Okay, everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the realm of Taya. We are here with yet another summoning video, of course. You are here to see my abysmal luck. We have got quite a few summons here for you today. I've been storing up for a little bit. Again, free to play, pretty much. It might as well be considered. And over 1,000. Now, I don't really hope to spend. Having trouble with the English language today. 1,000. Always like to have at least 200 in the bank, you know, for the limiteds. You know, since I haven't heard of a limited coming up, so I could go a little bit below 200 because, you know, I could get to 200 probably in the next few weeks. But also because I really want to try go for Vorn. You know, 3 arms on one side and 1 arm on it. Pretty cool design. So here's the layout of the situation. So we do have Nastia coming up, and Nastia, I will not be summoning for. The reason is I do not think I'm going to get her, first of all. You know, just being realistic. You guys know my summons. Although the last one, go check it out, actually was pretty successful, the Ancient Summoning. Didn't get Valderon, which is the main one I wanted, so I guess you could say it wasn't. But, cool design, you know, how it was a very kind of, you know, hellbender sort of thing, you know, with pain and all that masochistic stuff. So, pretty cool design, but don't think I'm going to be getting her. And 2, kind of partially the reason that I'm not going to be summoning for her, also I want to save, is because we are getting someone else for free. We are getting the epic version. So although Nastia obviously is going to be, you know, she's a legendary version, she's going to be much better, at least Vixera is going to help still with the poisons. And she's, you know, from what I've heard, an excellent epic of her own, which is nice. So she's guaranteed, and that's great. So I have about 120 ancient summons, a little over 120 that I'm saving up. So I'll save it maybe for Ingrid or some other. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and get Numera. So Numera has been out there for a long time. Really took notice of her, love her design at first. And you guys know me by now, you guys know me. I am a sucker for anything that is more of the core fantasy stuff. So, you know, elves, orcs, dwarves, dragons, that sort of stuff. Obviously, I like branching out as well. That's wonderful. But the core stuff is, you know, almost going to get, unless it's lamely designed, is going to get a hard, you know, pass from me. Pass in terms of good, not in terms of leave it. I don't have Eovar, so, you know, this is going to be kind of sad because in terms of, you know, the design, you know, people have said that she's like Eovar's wife. But, yeah, very excellently designed character. Really like the design. They, I think, redid the entire kit because she was way back in, like, August of 2024. So, yeah, she is different now. She is now for the poisoners, and she's really good, and she's really well designed. So I'm going to go for Valeria. I have her. I actually haven't really built her that. I mean, I've built her, but I haven't really used her. I think I have her awakened 1. I think actually I pulled her on the last summons video. So she's interesting. She just kills herself pretty easily. So yeah, and these epics are nothing to. Midon's actually pretty good. She has cleanse. These 2 are terrible. Maybe him for attack speed, Voroth, but whatever I need to do. So yeah, we should go ahead and get started, right? What's the holdup? Let's go ahead and let the misery begin. Now let's hope it's not misery. Another reason I wouldn't be summoning for Nastia is because I'm doing a lot of, you know, you get the altar where you get points and rewards based on how much you summon, and if you double summon, you know, both on the banner of the ancients and of the regular summoning, then it's going to kind of doubling up and a little bit silent. And I'll be honest, I have actually no idea where I am into pity. Let me check that real quick. We'll just click. I'm probably pretty far away from pity. There she is. Oh, okay. I know her. You know her? Oh, okay. I thought I pulled some on the regular, but apparently not. 13. 70 or 80 into pity. Okay, so I'm actually not terribly far away. But I'm not super close either. Closer than I thought, but farther away. Not too close. If you get the drift. There's going to be a lot of selling here. Hope you all guys are doing well. How are you all doing? Hope you're getting better summons than that for certainly. Hope you're getting all the great summons, because I sure ain't getting that luck. Again, not going to... I'm going to spend a lot. I really want Numera. If I can get her really early, then I will stop. I don't think that's going to happen, you know, based on my experience, but who knows? I could get her. So I'm not going to spend everything, obviously, as I said. I really like to keep some in the bank for a limited. If it's Sun Wukong, actually, I have used a few soul stones into him, so I wouldn't be... He'd be my least favorite to rerun because I already used soul stones into him. Kagiri would be cool. I don't have him awakened. But yeah. Falcia would be nice. I don't have Falcia. The new one would be cool, of course, but I haven't done a new one in a little while. When was the last new one? Was that still Wukong? That was a little while ago. That was, what, half a year? And now that I think about it, this was like over half a year ago. I didn't even think about that. That was a while ago. That was legendary. So we're having pretty bad luck, you know, true to the theme on this channel. Just the darndest luck. Laurel's pretty rare for an epic. I don't know if they redistributed the percentages of that legendary. Yeah, of the bucket ledgers. Let it be Numera, please let it be Numera. Let's see. It's probably not going to be, but let it be Numera. That would be a nice early consolation prize, Valeria. Okay, well, she is on the banner. And we shall continue summoning. Disappointing. Valeria has just been power crept a lot. The idea of her is pretty good. Is that legendary already? Wow, okay. Well, let's see. Maybe the luck is going to temporarily turn for a little bit here. Let me guess, it's not going to be Numera. It's going to be someone else, because that's too soon to be Numera. Abomination. I have actually never pulled Abomination before. I had to fuse him, which now it's Salazar. So, not good. Not good at all. Abomination is pretty decent, but he's kind of like Valeria, but even more so, I would say. Has been really power crept. I think he's good for progression, though, I would say. Like in, you know, campaign, he just functions really well as a very, very tanky fighter who can still dish out nice AoE damage. Kind of like a, you know, kind of like a Wrath in the sense. Obviously, Wrath does not AoE; he's continuous, but you get what I'm saying. Very self-sustaining. You know, you don't have to, especially if he has some sort of healing effect. Then he may not even need a healer, depending on the level of the content. That being said, he is not that meta, so I'm not too happy to pull him. But I'm still a relatively young account. I haven't pulled a whole lot. I think I have like 6,500 pulls overall, so I have not a single legendary even close to A5. Volca would be the most, but that's because it's Volca. And you get soul stones from Tide. She's awakened 4, I believe. So. But, you know, discounting her, the next closest is 3, and that's rare. Oh my goodness. I need to see how many I have. I've just been spending. Blues, blues, blues. I have 240. Okay, so I've spent about 200 summons, and I got 3 Two. Okay, so I was gonna say that's pretty good. It's not terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Reddit, I'm ready for all those pictures of 3 Numeras in 1 pull. Telling you, self-torture. Just looking at it. Not in a million years. Not in definitely at least a year and a half. I have gotten 2 legendaries at 1 pull. I think I did those on this channel. Technically 3 when it was, I think it was a +1. But other than that, it's been pretty low tier when it comes to the luck factor. I'm used to it though. Hey, not just here, but in my life in general. Let's talk about personal. Let's not. But yes, I'm used to bad luck, so that's nothing new. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go full pity, aren't we? We're gonna go full pity. Hell yeah. This is why it's like you don't spend just a little bit, you spend all or a lot so that you can just cover up some of that. You know, so there's a little bit of joy that's interspersed with tons of sadness, and that's quite a few epics actually, and disappointments. Because otherwise you're just gonna get disappointed. Oh my goodness, come on, this is bad. This is real bad. 157. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm very close to pity here. That's oh my goodness, Numera. Wherefore art thou, Numera? That's a legendary. Yep, here we go. Okay, please let it be Numera. I think this is not necessarily going to be Numera, but it's more likely that this would be Numera. What do I tell you? It's like I have this intuition. It's like it's not going to give it me to her unless I draw some blood from my... at least I got her. Okay, at least I got her. But it's like, it doesn't give it, like, same thing with Malvira, excuse me. Who I love as a unit, really good by the way. Great design and great, great utility as well. Very powerful. Yeah, so you're always going to spend at least, you're at least going to get 2 or 3 legendaries before you actually get the one that you want. So, and you know the one I want, obviously. I already have. So that was actually not too bad, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and stop. I know some people are probably going to downvote. I've seen a few of you downvote when I say, oh, how many of 1,000 summons do I need to spend? You're like, you just spend 1,000 summons. Well, that's because I want to save. I want to save. So that was about 300 summons that I spent. So not bad at all, actually, to be honest with you. All things considered, it took 3 legendaries. But again, I was close to pity, ish, and I was close. I was not far away from pity. How about that? So yeah, and there's 18 more for you. So there we go. We nabbed Numera. I'm excited for her. Great design. I know I've said that at least 17 times. And we'll see where the poisoning goes. Obviously, we have the Lord to get. But we have Vorn as well, who can do multiple different stacks of poison, so I've heard. So really I'm going to be pulling for Vorn, so that video should be coming out hopefully around the week after this one. And hopefully I can get him. Glad I didn't spend too much. I was expecting a lot of blood, and there was some blood drawn, but not a whole lot. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, helps the channel out. And again, I was thinking in the back of my mind, maybe doing an exclusive Watcher of Realms channel. I don't know if there's a whole lot I can offer to the community. But, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully your polls are nothing but better than mine.